Hi, today we're going to read the lovely book of The Gruffalo's Child. Now in some parts of the country there is snow on the ground, not in London unfortunately, but in lots of places in the country there is snow, and lots of places in the world there is snow. It's not Christmas now, but it's definitely winter. The Gruffalo said that no Gruffalo should ever step foot in the deep, dark wood. Why not? Why not? Because if you do, the big bad mouse will be after you. I met him once, said the Gruffalo. I met him a long, long time ago. What does he look like? Tell us, Dad. He is terrifying big and terribly bad. Oh, the Gruffalo and the Gruffalo's Child. And Stickman. I can't quite remember, the Gruffalo said, when he thought for a minute and scratched his head. The big bad mouse is terribly strong, and his scary tail is terribly long. His eyes are like pools of terrible fire, and his terrible whiskers are as tough as wire. Strong, long tail, his orange eyes, and his long whiskers as hard as wire. One snowy night, the Gruffalo snored, and the Gruffalo's Child was feeling bored. The Gruffalo's Child was feeling brave, so she tiptoed out of the Gruffalo cave. The snow fell fast and the wind blew wild. Into the woods went the Gruffalo's Child. There we are, Gruffalo's sleeping. Off goes the Gruffalo's Child. Where is the Gruffalo's Child going? Ooh, a trail in the snow. Who is this trail and where does it go? A tail poked out of a log pile house. Could this be the tail of the big bad mouse? Look, there's a trail in the snow. Who's making that trail? And here's a tail. Is this the mouse's tail? What do you think? Mouse's tail? Out slid the creature. His eyes were small. He didn't have whiskers. No, none at all. You're not a mouse. Not I, said the snake. He's down by the lake, eating Gruffalo cake. It was a snake. The snow fell fast and the wind blew wild. I'm not scared, said the Gruffalo's Child. Ooh, marks in the snow. Who are these claw marks and where do they go? Two eyes gleamed from the tree-top house. Could this be the eyes of the big bad mouse? There's some footprints in the snow. Who has made the footprints? There's orange eyes. Is it the mouse? Twit-twoo. Down flew the creature, his tail was short. He didn't have whiskers of any sort. You're not the mouse, twit-twoo, not I. But he's somewhere nearby, eating Gruffalo pie. The snow fell fast and the wind blew wild. I'm not scared, said the Gruffalo's Child. It was the owl, not the mouse. The Gruffalo still isn't scared. Does he look scared? I think he looks a bit scared. Ooh, a track in the snow. Who do these tracks and where do they go? Whiskers at last, and an underground house. Could this be the home of the big bad mouse? So more tracks in the snow. And this has whiskers. Is it a mouse? Is that a mouse's nose? I don't think so. Out slunk the creature. His eyes weren't fiery. His tail wasn't scary, and his whiskers weren't wiry. You're not the mouse. Oh no, not me. He's under a tree, drinking Gruffalo tea. It's all a trick, said the Gruffalo's child, as he sat on the stump where the snow was piled. I don't believe in the big bad mouse. So it's a fox, not a mouse. Gruffalo's child doesn't believe in the mouse. He can't find him anywhere. I don't believe in the big bad mouse, but here comes a little one out of his house. Not big, not bad, but a mouse at least. You'll taste good as a midnight feast. Look, yum, 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 rubbing his tummy. And there's the mouse, but not big and not bad. Oh look, he built a snowman. Not a snowman, a snow Gruffalo. Wait, said the mouse, before you eat. There's a friend of mine you'd ought to meet. If you'll let me hop on this hazel twig, I'll beckon my friend so bad and big. Oh, he said, don't eat me. First, let me show you my friend. Okay, who's his friend? The Gruffalo's child unclenched her fist. The big bad mouse, so he does exist. The mouse hopped on to the hazel tree. He beckoned, then said, just wait and see. The mouse has climbed up the tree. What's he going to do? Out came the moon. It was bright and round. A terrible shadow fell on the ground. Who is this creature so big, bad and strong? His tail and his whiskers are terribly long. His eyes are enormous, and over his shoulder he carries a nut as big as a boulder. Look, there on the ground is a shadow of the big bad mouse. Is it really the big bad mouse? Or is it just the little mouse casting a big shadow? But the Gruffalo's child is scared. The big mad mouse, yelled the Gruffalo's child. The mouse jumped down with a twig and smiled. Ah, ooh, prints in the snow. Whose are these footprints and where do they go? Gruffalo's child's running away and the mouse has tricked him. The footprints led to the Gruffalo cave, where the Gruffalo's child was a bit less brave. The Gruffalo's child was a bit less bored, and the Gruffalo snored and snored and snored. The mouse followed the footprints back to the Gruffalo's cave, where the Gruffalo's child cuddled up to the Gruffalo for safety. And they both fell fast asleep. The end. Thank you very much. That was a good recommendation. I love that book. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.